I feel I'm down the bar. I've been around a while. I couldn't find a girl, so I'ma stick to
Hey, what's up, MiniNation? It's your boy NoivernNation. We are here with our week 4 battle. I didn't have a team prep go up because I low-key didn't have time. I haven't had time. I haven't really had all time all weekend. I've been doing everything. I didn't think I was going to be able to get this up. I even said it in my update video today. I was like, I don't even think I'm going to be able to get it up today. Or, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it up this week. I don't know when I was going to be able to get it up. I really hope the encoding doesn't overload in the middle of making this. I really don't want to record this one. I did 2 of my 3 homework assignments I had to do, so I was like, oh, I busted out real early in the morning. I got 12 hours to complete the next one. Let me just chill and let me relax for a minute, because I busted out like 7 something odd words, and I gotta bust out another 1,000 or something like that. So like, I really just need a break. I'm wearing the hoodie. I didn't wear the hoodie during the battle, so maybe the good luck didn't rub off of the battle, but this was a pretty good battle. I don't really know how else to describe it, because it's like, just watch it, like, just watch and see, because like, it's just hard. I don't want to post-com any more battles this season. I really don't like post-comming. But we brought, he brought Steelix, Nidoking, Clefable, Megalopunny, Salazzle, and Thundurus Therian. I actually expected him to bring another Pokemon, and I can't remember what it is right now. But when we came to this conclusion, we realized Mew actually runs House, because it's running Taunt, Rocks, Taunt, Stealth Rock, Will-O-Wisp, and Psychic. I believe Psychic hit this team pretty hard. Then we have Garchomp with Poisonium Z. Mega Houndoom goes to work. Gramble is Intimidate. It helps counter the Lopunny. It has running a Rocky Helmet. Jolteon is there to help with Choice Specs, Volt Switch, all that jazz. We ran Volt Switch and Baton Pass because we didn't want to get stuck on the Thundurus and the Steelix and the Nidoking. Too many ground types, too many of that. So we're gonna see how this rolls out. I should have, now that like hindsight says I should have ran a different set on it or brought a different Pokemon, but hindsight's always 20/20. With Jolteon, I feel like fit the team really well. It hit a lot of other Mons pretty decently hard. The only problem with it, I'm happy he didn't bring the Salamence, because my hidden powers both got changed to Dragon when I transferred over, because I played in the web browser, and I was like, oh frick. So it's okay, I'll live with that. My mistake, normally doesn't happen when I'm running the app, so I usually play through the app, so that's what I'm normally done, the computer desktop app or whatever, application or whatever. So I'm just gonna run it there, but we're gonna turn it to normal mode, because I've come to the conclusion it's way easier to play on that. We're gonna play with the music off. I'm gonna edit this, the music behind it though. But we led with Mew, Christina our Mew. I thought it was our best lead. I'm gonna pause it real quick. When I thought of Mew, I like, oh, it's our best lead. It hits everything for decent damage. We can get rocks up. We can hit something with a Will-O-Wisp, like for instance this thing. But we knew it was gonna fake out first turn, and we ran Rocky Helmet, Intimidate. So I was like, okay, Tyke is gonna come through, and he's just gonna be a decent wall here. So we run it. We predict the fake out pretty nicely. He hits us with a fake out, and he takes more damage than he does to me, which is always nice. So he's gonna retreat with the Intimidate. I'm just gonna go for a nice and powerful Earthquake and hit this Colossus as hard as I can. And with that, knowing that, obviously Steelix is run like one of 2 ways. It's either super defensive bulky, or it's like has a super nice offensive where it's still decently bulky. We calced it. It was a big defensive wall. I knew that. We calced it. I calced it. It was a big defensive wall, and I knew that was that. So I was like, all right, I can't really stay in on this thing too much. He's gonna go for rocks here. I'm gonna get my Mew in, and I'm gonna try to get a Will-O-Wisp off on it, or a Taunt, or Will-O-Wisp, whatever. So we get him in, and I was like, okay. I was contemplating Toxic or Will-O-Wisp for Taunt. I was like, I'd rather quick Will-O-Wisp, get this thing burned. It's not gonna do anything to me. He Toxics me, sucks. We have Heal Bell on our Gramble, so it's not too big of a deal because Mew is really important to me. I end up opting out to switch back out into Gramble here on this play, and I thought it was a great play. I had this battle like 3 days ago, and I really don't remember. Like, I can't believe I remember this battle like this. So we take the Earthquake, and it only does 11% at minus basically 3 because of the Intimidate as well. We're whittling down this thing. I decide to click Heal Bell on his Heavy Slam, I want to say, which does 28%. I'm kind of mad at myself for letting Tyke get this low. You're going to see why at the end of the battle. It actually matters a lot that he got this Heavy Slam damage off. It actually wouldn't have mattered as much if we would have done something differently, but it's okay. He's gonna go ahead and click Toxic on my Empoleon, which we get to switch in freely, and I just get off a free Scald basically here, and actually I opt to click Defog instead of that. Getting a Defog off was way more important. Getting rid of the rocks early was way more important than me doing all that. So then I go into PK Thunder, predicting the Thunderbolt, but he actually clicks Dark Pulse, which was a great play on his part. I decided to click Baton Pass to get out of there, to test Wait, I'm going a little too fast. The reason I clicked Baton Pass there over, just hard switching is to see if he was Scarfed. I didn't mind letting Jolteon go down there. Jolteon wasn't that important to this battle. To me, wasn't that important of a Pokemon in this battle. It helped with switching in and out on stuff, but it really wasn't that important. I wanted to know if he was Choice Scarf. That's literally it, because I knew Jolteon outsped Thundurus naturally. So I clicked Baton Pass, found out he was Scarfed, or he was actually not Scarfed, he's Specs, based off this damage that's hitting right now. 20%. The most he could do with Wise Glasses was 25%, and we came to the conclusion, that was modest too, so he had to be modest with a max. But he's timid. I think he ended up being timid with a Choice Specs, which was, I came to know, easy. We have Triton Empoleon here. I was like, alright, perfect time, we need to get up the Stealth Rocks. It hits this team really nicely, which I go ahead and just get up the rocks. I could have clicked Scald there. I can't believe he switched in Mega Lopunny. I really opted to click Scald. It would have been nice to get a burn on the Mega Lopunny, because that actually would have helped late game as well. But you know what? It's okay. We predicted the Fake Out pretty nicely. I didn't want to risk Tyke getting any lower, so we switch in Mew, who is bulky, out the booty hole. So we click, we obviously are going to go for a Psychic here, but instead we go for Taunt. I think you predicted the Psychic. We go for Taunt. We prevent this thing. We basically just prevented this thing from doing anything it can. And I also know that it's not unaware. It is Magic Guard, so my Mega Houndoom can actually set up Sweep with Sludge Bomb, which is nice. So I end up on that. Knowing he only can click like Moonblast, I see carry Thunderbolt, which is lit for him. Good for you. Empoleon, but I'm gonna just, he's gonna click Moonblast, and I just opted to stay in, which was so smart on my part. Click the Flash Cannon. I get a crit. I necessarily do not think this crit mattered, because 93%, without a crit, that's still like 60-something%, so that's a 2-ko regardless. If it would have killed, crit would have mattered. But since it didn't, I don't think it mattered. Then the Taunt's going to wear off this turn. We know that this thing is faster than us. I don't know what he wanted to click here, but we're just going to click Scald. Oh, we're faster than it. I'm sorry. We're just going to click Scald. If he switched out, switched out. We get rid of the Clefable early. We seem to be in the driver's seat, doing pretty good. So in comes Kingpin, which is his Nidoking, which sucks. I don't really have a switch into this thing. I decided to stack PK Thunder off early, just to see if it was what his spread really was. But I've noticed he didn't have that much of a spread. So I noticed that my Mew can live any one hit from this thing and fire back a Psychic and kill. So I decide to do that and just switch in Mew and click Psychic. And that's what we do. This thing takes 27% with a crit, which kind of sucks on his part, because if you think about it, if I were to get another crit here, it's dead. This thing's almost dead. But I decide not to do that. I switch out, I go into Empoleon. He can't touch Empoleon, except for Earthquake, which does a decent amount. We know we can live it. I could click a Scald here. We know we outspeed unless he has speed investment magically, but he doesn't have very many switch in stat. So down goes both his walls. I think both of his walls are down. Now he's down to his attackers, and Empoleon has done his job getting 2 kills already. Now comes Kingpin, and now I went back and forth like, who could take Earth Power? Who could take Earth Power? Who could take Earth Power? I contemplated sacking Granbull here, but I was like, no, I really need that for the Lopunny late game. I contemplated switching Garchomp here, but he could be Scarfed, so that would be all for nothing, because we are Poison EMZ, Poison Jab for the Clefable, Mew. I could have switched in here, but I couldn't live any 2 hits. Mega Houndoom definitely couldn't switch into an Earth Power, so I was like, okay, let's say he chokes and doesn't click Earth Power, and he clicks Sludge Wave. We're just gonna go and we're gonna click Scald. He ends up clicking Earth Power, knocks out my Empoleon. That was a long turn for me. Laying Empoleon down kind of sucks, but again, I could get Mew in for free, click Psychic on anything on his team, and do a crap ton of damage. Like, this is gonna do a lot of damage. Look at this, 41%. It's dying next turn. And then I realized Choice Specs Dark Pulse we can live pretty well, but I didn't want to risk that. I knew he was gonna click Dark Pulse. He opted to go for he did go for Dark Pulse, did nothing to Mega Houndoom. He ended up staying in. I think I ended up just straight up clicking Flame Dart. I was gonna go for a Nasty Plot, but it was kind of all for nothing. He goes into Salazzle here, and I was like, frick. I was like, can Salazzle kill me? It can OHKO me, easy, with it. But I found out he's substitute, not choiced items, so that's always nice. And I was like, okay, he's either gonna click Sludge Wave or something like that. I was gonna switch into Garchomp, but I was like, that's not a good play. I need Garchomp at full to take on the Lopunny late game. He ends up being this. I click Flamethrower, break the sub. It was best play. I just go for Flamethrower again to try to get the kill. He ends up killing me, which sucks. Find out he's Life Orb. That's really bad. I know Mew can live any 1 hit from this thing. I know it outspeeds it. Goes for Fire Blast, does 57%, which sucks so bad. But it's okay. We click Psychic, get rid of the Salazzle. It's gone. Boom. So now comes the low. Okay, ESPN. He goes into this thing. I didn't want to play that. I come to know he has Shadow Ball. Okay, I have to take medicine now. Oh my gosh, everything's breaking down. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Shadow Ball. He opts to click Shadow Ball, but that's the point. I had Mew already in. I couldn't really switch anyone out because I needed to keep Gramble to intimidate. Now, hindsight says I should have went to Gramble here. Let Gramble go down, go into Garchomp because it'll be locked, and just bam Earthquake. Because if you got damage off on me, whatever happens, happens. But I let Mew go down. He's locked into that. I go into Garchomp. And this sucks because he just needs to get damage off on me, and Mega Lopunny can now kill me from this range. I opt to switch out. Mega Lopunny can kill me from this range with Ice Punch if he carries Ice Punch, and this was a long 2 turns. Think about it. I get the Intimidate off. He goes for Fake Out. We don't die. It does 14%, does 60% to himself with Rocky Helmet. What I could have done was switch back out, but a return plus an Ice Punch combo would kill me, so it really wasn't worth it. So I just go to Garchomp. He ends up having Ice Punch at -1. That still kills Ray Lewis. And that's the game. We lose again this season by a 1-0, which sucks so bad because I think we played so well that game. I don't know. Again, I still think I could have brought 1 or 2 different Mons. I feel like Empoleon had to come, Garchomp had to come, Mew, Gramble. I think I should have brought Scarf Chomp. Scarf Chomp actually wins the game. I just spam Earthquake at the end. Scarf Chomp wins. But I didn't bring Scarf Chomp. I brought Poisonium Z for the Fable, which honestly says good. It was could have 1v1 the Clefable. He wouldn't have expected it. We handled the Clefable a little better. Knowing that I had Empoleon, I should not have brought Poisonium Z. I think I should have brought Scarf. But if I had Scarf Chomp, I actually would have won the game after Salazzle. Like after Thundurus died. Like after I sagged Mew, I sent in Chomp, Earthquake, 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 game over. It's GG from there. Like I literally would have spammed Earthquake and won the game. But I didn't. I did not save my Salazzle, and Turbo gets a win off on me. It sucks because it's like, oh man, like just one item. This is how my losses have gone this season. I just like Adam's the only one I think that like was a definitive. I got bodied. I didn't get bodied. I lost 3-0, but I lost. But the other 2 have just been like one play, and it's both been like Garchomp, one item different, could have won me the game. And it just sucks knowing like you could have won a game if you would have changed this differently. I don't know. I'm trying to hold my head up and keep going, but it's just like I've had a bad day. I'm gonna keep 100. It's not even 1 o'clock yet, and I've just had a really bad day. And it's like, I don't know. It's just like I'm trying. I am trying very hard to like see the positives in today, but now I had to record this. I'm just really trying. I don't know. I just had a bad day. I've had a rough day. I'm trying to get past it. I'll be okay. I hope. But I'm gonna get the cup out of here. This L does suck. I really didn't want to hold this L because I know my schedule is just not even easy. My schedule is nowhere near easy. I feel like I have one of the harder schedules. The only person I really don't have to battle is Aki, and that's really nice, but I still think I have one of the harder schedules. Because of personally, I think I have a hard schedule because I'm not that great of a battler. I mean, I'm decent. Like, I'm not bad. Like, you see, I'm not, like, getting 6-0'd every freaking game, but, like, and I can win, but it's just, I don't know, it's devastating to see, like, one Mon change or one switch out or one little item change could mean I could be 3-1 instead of 1-3. You know, it's tough. It's tough to hold that, but we can always turn it around. It's early. We have 8 games left this season. I'm not necessarily in the hole yet. If you want to go back and check out, have they been doing like power rankings? I don't really know. But if you want to go check out, like if we check out the standings, the main page hasn't been updated yet. But we're chilling at a powerful 5th. Kansas City Kakunas took an L last week. We're not doing too bad. We can't get a dub. Everyone behind us, so we have the chance to still make playoffs. It's not like we're not out of it yet. You know, we have chances still. I'm very happy with how we've played recently. Mega Houndoom has really been getting up there. I'm trying hard. Mega Houndoom won Mon of the Week last week, guys. I was really happy. It's nice to see stuff somewhat coming through. The current playoff picture is the next person's 2-1. We were 1-2, but when the main updates, I'll let you guys know in the next video beforehand. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna try our hardest to just get back into this. I really am trying, guys. I'm trying to look at our schedule. We have the Reno. Say we got the Reno Reggies next week. Like, I don't have it. What is a week off? Like, I need a break, man. I need a break. Season's way too long, man. Like, I think he's such a good battler, and he was my prediction. I think he's my prediction to go. He was my prediction to go undefeated. Or no, Montreal Monfernos. Go watch all the Week 4 battles. I really am excited to go battle the Reno Reggies. They're in my conference, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're up top. They're the only undefeated team left in my conference. I don't know if they took an L this week. You go have to check out his video. Eric, go check him out. Yeah, link to all my opponent stuff will be in the description below. This video just turned from a 12-minute video to a 15. I gotta get out of here. Thank you so much for the video. I know we held the L, and I know we did bad, but it's okay, guys. Right, we didn't even do bad. I'm trying to get back up there. We got the Reno Reggies, the Go-Goats. We gotta play Ben again. Ben's not looking too hot this season. I think he hasn't won yet, so maybe we can pull out a W. But Ben has proven to beat us in the past out of sheer disappointment from me. But with that, I'm gonna get the out of here. Thanks so much for watching the video. Maybe I just gotta go back to my old shenanigans and stop listening to people. I need to do I should do me. Because when I did me last week, I prepped by myself I think the only week I prepped by myself was week 1. And I did godly. Like, I played an amazing game against Seabass. Like, he's so good. And it's like, I think I should get back to me. Maybe look into some transactions. See what my team needs, what my team looking for. I'm gonna get the guy. I think it's hard to view. To the MiniNation from the NoivernNation. I'm out.